everyone. This message is for the parents. So thank you for putting your child in Jiu Jitsu. It is an amazing martial art. And I would like to speak today from the heart as a coach about many of the things I see and the things I'm requesting you to do that we need your help with in the future when it comes to your child competing or even after class. And so there's a few conversations that take place very often. One in the car ride to class, one in the car ride home from class, the car ride to the competition, the talks at the competition, the talk on the way to the bathroom or the food stand at the competition. You get the idea. But very often I see two basic reactions, and I want you to think about which one you do more of. And when it comes to the car ride home or the conversations after class or after a match especially, I see some parents like lay into their children and just reprimand them and yell at them, and they get emotional and they get upset. And it is a very emotional thing to watch your child compete, even if you're new to it and they're just sparring. And everybody wants their child to win. Everybody wants their child to do well. But what your child really needs is support whether they win or lose. And too often I hear conversations of like, what are you doing? How come you didn't know better? What am I paying for? I don't even understand how you didn't know to do that. And yet you've never competed in Jiu Jitsu yourself, or maybe in anything, I don't know, maybe you have. But I do find that most people that have competed in things have a different understanding when they have conversations. And I wanted to ask you this personally too. Which do you think would be a better response to a child that tried their best and lost a match? I don't understand how you didn't know to do that. We've been coaching this, we've been training for years, we've been drilling for weeks. I mean, what am I paying for your classes? To teach you to learn Jiu Jitsu and then not know what to do? I can't even understand. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Or, hey, listen, I've been there before. I don't care if you win or lose. As long as you put every ounce of effort from the fiber of your being into what you're doing, I'm proud of you. And I don't care what the outcome is, because some days you're going to lose, some days you're going to win. But I enjoy seeing you try, and that's all I ask for from you, is that you try your very best, and you know deep down whether you did or didn't. Which one do you think you'd want to hear? It's kind of interesting because sometimes I'll hear a parent, well, I'm okay, you know, my parents treated me like that. And I'm like, the fact that you said that literally means you're not okay about it to this day. And you may disagree, and that's okay, but from a coaching perspective, I want you to think about this. This is a saying that I like a lot. Is what you encourage, you multiply. What you reinforce is what you standardize for expectations. So if you have two parents, one says, I don't care what happens, as long as you have fun, you do your very best. I mean, I want you to win for you, but I'm okay either way because you did your very best no matter what. Or, you better win or else. I don't understand, and then the person gets chewed out. Which one do you want, right? And so we want our children to learn how to get feedback that's helpful. Some of the worst things I see in the sideline is, come here. Do you know what you did wrong? And they show you what you did wrong. And right there on the spot, and the child's like half crying. They don't even understand what's going on. They're emotional, they're worked up, and it's an emotional thing. And then there's someone trying to coach them on the sideline, which does absolutely no good. On the other side of that, I see this all the time, is I've seen parents grab children and talk to them like, I don't understand how you didn't know what to do. Well, you weren't out there, and that's just part of life, and that's why we train, because I've never met a champion that didn't lose in practice at some point at something. Everybody has to. It's part of the process. What we want to do is build our children and our students to be strong, to know it's okay to have small failures as long as you fail forward and build your way up to success. You know what? I've been there. I understand what it's like. I've tried at many things in life and failed, but I know that you're going to get over this, because we don't raise quitters. You're going to feel bad for a little while. It's okay, and you're going to bounce back better than ever before. And that is the exact lesson that we want to teach you in Jiu Jitsu, is it's okay. Be calm, be poised, be courageous, take the risk, take the chance, and no matter what happens, you're going to get a lesson from a victory, you're going to get a lesson from a loss, but you're going to learn a lot about yourself. So if you're a parent and you have a child in Jiu Jitsu, please be positive, encouraging. You can be realistic and offer feedback at the appropriate time. Believe me, nobody wants to lose a championship and then have someone explain to them why they lost it 10 seconds later. I mean, I don't know anyone that can't wait for that moment. What I do know is people that when they do lose, they want corrective coaching with a positive mindset to push them and nudge them in the right direction to overcome these obstacles. And that's what we have to do together, is teach each other, teach our children, teach our teammates, teach ourselves to overcome obstacles and challenges, but stay motivated the entire time while you're doing it. And be like, look, I know I lost. I'm going to do my best to make sure that doesn't happen again. And if I have anything to do with it, I'm going to do everything I can to win, whatever that is, wherever that is in life. But that's the kind of mindset, is the perseverant, poised, calm, purposeful mindset that we need to cultivate in ourselves and in our children and everyone on our team. So if you're a parent, I hope you get something out of this. Thank you so much for putting your child in an amazing martial art like Jiu Jitsu. I put my own children in it. I see the benefits firsthand, but it doesn't matter where you come from, how smart you are, how educated you are. To this day, we still put erasers on pencils. We've got to learn how to write better, relying on the eraser a little bit less as we go. And that's my insight as a coach. I hope you get something from it. Take good care.